Would you let your son Barron play football?
It's a very tough question. It's a very good question. If he wanted to, yes. Would I steer him that way? No, I wouldn't.
Behind the towering walls and protective parents, Barron Trump has carved his unique path, demonstrating his multilingual abilities and unwavering personality. While constantly in the public eye, Barron appears to be growing into a mature, sophisticated young man, but there are controversies that have shadowed his path. What are these controversies? Recently, after turning 18, Barron has admitted what we all suspected. The question remains, will the now adult Barron Trump pursue a career like his father or continue on his own unique path? Join us as we delve into the intricacies of his compelling life, unveiling Barron's unique style. Number 17. Autism rumors. The question on many lips remains, is Barron Trump autistic? Barron's father, Donald Trump, dismissed the speculations, citing the lack of confirmation of Barron's diagnosis. However, numerous experts have shared their perspectives on Barron's behavior. They had dispelled the rumors, noting that his behavior can be attributed to other factors and that it's not appropriate to spread rumors without proper expertise to make definitive judgments. Speculations about Barron being autistic have been widespread. However, there remains no concrete evidence to back up such rumors. They also said that respecting other people's privacy is important, and rumors shouldn't be prideful, no matter the personal profile of an individual. Next on the list is a juicy journey through Barron's life as a golden child. Number 16. Unique childhood and family moments. Shortly after Donald and Melania Trump tied the knot, they learned that they were expecting a baby, and on March 20, 2006, Barron was born, becoming Donald Trump's fifth child and Melania's first. Barron's family shielded him from public scrutiny in their quest to give him a normal life. However, the media were able to dig out facts about the young Trump as he got older. Barron spent his childhood at his family's penthouse in New York City, where they shielded him from public attention. According to reports, although Barron's parents tried to give their son a sense of normalcy, his life in the penthouse was the American dream. He attended numerous prestigious private schools on Manhattan's Upper West Side. Melania adopted a unique parenting style for her only son, ensuring he received a good upbringing while maintaining a private life. However, Donald Trump's election as President of the United States of America exposed him to more media attention. While Donald took his seat at the presidential villa, Barron and his mother remained in Manhattan for 6 months until he finished school that year before moving to Washington, D.C. Despite his father's constant media attention, Barron's parents succeeded in keeping his entire childhood away from the spotlight. Although people barely talk about Barron's relationship with his half-siblings, the question remains, are their ages too large for them to be close? Barron maintains a strong relationship with his half-siblings despite their age difference, as evidenced by numerous sightings of them standing together. On the final night of the 2016 Republican National Convention in Ohio, Barron and Donald Trump Jr. shared a unique bond despite their 28-year age difference. As a result of their family's dynamic, Barron's age is closer to his nieces and nephews than his siblings, which is a bit awkward for him. Donald Trump's growing family already has a total of 5 kids and 10 grandkids, ranging from age 3 to age 16. Barron has found a way to connect with his nieces and nephews, especially Donald Trump Jr.'s older daughter, who is only 2 years younger than him. The only sibling Barron isn't so close to is Eric Trump, who is 22 years older than Barron. Although it isn't clear why they have a strained relationship, Barron has tried as much as possible to have a good relationship with his family, even his young nieces and nephews. Barron shares a special bond with his sister Tiffany, who was the youngest child of Donald Trump's children before Barron was born. It is quite obvious that the two share a connection because the difference between their ages isn't as wide as that of their other siblings. Barron Trump's childhood might have been unique, but the next fact about him is definitely not what you were expecting. Number 15. Barron Trump is trilingual. Donald Trump's youngest son, Barron, has been a subject of attention, especially since he recently turned 18. Barron's life is truly remarkable, from his luxurious life to his multilingual abilities. At a young age, he had an impressive linguistic repertoire. He also showed a natural aptitude for languages, and that began his journey to learn different languages. All of Donald Trump's children are bilingual. Some have knowledge of the French language and speak English fluently. Barron learned his mother's language, Slovenian, and by the age of 3, he was fluent in both Slovene and English, while also catching up on French, just like his siblings. At 9 years old, he had already mastered his mother's native language and could speak to his grandparents in Slovenian. In an interview with People's Magazine, Barron's mother, Melania, opened up about her son's impressive abilities. She also noted that she is on the same page as her husband concerning the language their son should be using in public. "My opinion is that the more languages you speak, the better it is. But when you come to America, you speak English," she said. In 2011, during an appearance on Joy Behar's show, Melania proudly talked about her son's trilingual ability, talking about how Slovenian he is. Who knows how many more languages the young genius will munch on in the future? The next fact will come as a shock to you. Number 14. Barron had a stalker. If you think Barron Trump's celebrity life is without challenges, then you have to think again. Donald Trump's wealth might have given his family a comfortable life, but it also made them an easy target for danger. Did you know that Barron Trump once had a stalker when he was just 17 years old? Barron has dealt with stalkers for years, but this time it was a bit too much for the teen to handle. A 41-year-old social studies teacher had been accused of stalking and threatening Barron Trump. The stalker, named Tracy Marie Florenza, initially threatened to kill Donald Trump and his son, but found her way into the boy's Florida school and began stalking Barron. According to Barron's school headmaster, the psycho stalker had sent him an email stating, "I will shoot Donald Trump Sr. and Barron Trump straight in the face at any opportunity I get, and I am going to slam a bullet in Barron Trump's head with his father in self-defense." The stalker might have acted on her threats if she got hold of Barron. Thankfully, the police got to her first before she could cause any harm. According to the security guard at the school, Tracy is in the habit of harassing people and stalking high-profile students. Tracy harassed people through phone calls, claiming repeatedly that President Donald Trump's son attends the school. During a detention hearing, Rosenblum acknowledged that Tracy might be battling with mental illness. Tracy remains in custody pending transfer to the Southern District of Florida. Did you know that Donald and Melania Trump struggled to choose Barron's name? Keep watching as we uncover the facts. Number 13. Picking Barron's name. Choosing a child's name is one of the most important decisions a parent can make. It can be a mixture of confusion, fun, and challenges, but in the end, it's a beautiful experience. Back in 2006, during the time Donald Trump still had his role hosting The Apprentice, he admitted that his youngest son almost had a different name. He and his wife Melania made this revelation in a brief interview with Gayle King for The Oprah Winfrey Show, 2 months after Barron was born. Donald Trump admitted that he had always wanted to name his son Barron, but never dared to do so with his other kids. Speculation suggests that before Barron's birth, Donald Trump expressed a fascination with the name Barron or Baron, referring to himself as the Baron during his affair with Marla Maples. He even requested the writer of a television series based on his real estate career to refer to the main character as Barron and use the pseudonym John Barron. Despite the speculations, Barron's name remains questionable, but according to Nameberry, Barron is a variant of the word Baron with an extra R, which means a lord of the realm in British nobility. When Donald suggested the name, Melania liked it. Although Donald loved the name, he decided to change it at the last minute. However, Melanie had already grown attached to the name and believed that changing it at such a late stage would be futile. Donald Trump confessed his last-minute doubt about the name Barron, but he had to change his mind because his wife had already formed a connection with the name and was already calling her son Barron while he was still in her womb. Donald chose the first name, while Melania chose this middle name. Two aspects of Barron's name remain a mystery. We still don't know the name Donald would have chosen for his youngest son, and we don't know how Barron feels when he discovers the significance of his name. Unfortunately, we might never get an answer, as Barron's parents kept him out of the public eye. Picking Barron's name might have been tough, but imagine not expecting to have a kid so soon. Number 12. Surprise baby. Barron Trump was born just a year after his parents, Donald and Melania Trump, got married, and his birth came as a surprise to many. Many people are unaware of the details surrounding his birth. Barron's conception came as a shock to his father, Donald, as much as it had shocked everyone else. Melania revealed her pregnancy 6 months after their wedding, shocking Donald with the news. He came home one day last August and I told him he'd be a daddy, and his reaction was that at first he needed to take it in. It was a real surprise, and then he was very happy, Melania told People's Magazine. Despite the circumstances surrounding Barron's birth, his proud parents don't hold back from expressing their affection for him. Donald Trump has a special love for his youngest son, as he calls him his special boy, in interviews and speaks about him with a proud tone. He's proud of Barron's intelligence and multilingual abilities. Melania, on the other hand, thinks Barron's birth is a miracle. As such, she refers to him as her miracle baby. Melania has spoken countless times about the joy and happiness the birth of Barron brought to their lives. It's quite obvious that the Trumps love and cherish their miracle baby, but how are they raising him? Number 11. Barron had no nanny. As expected, Donald Trump's kids, born with a silver spoon, had everything growing up. But did you know that Barron Trump grew up without a nanny? This might come as a shock to many, as everyone expects him to grow up with a good number of nannies attending to him, but that's far from reality. Melania, defying the customary parenting style of celebrity kids who rely solely on nannies, believed otherwise, despite having the option to hire multiple nannies if desired. While the rest of Donald's kids, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric, had nannies when they were kids, especially with the busy schedule of their mother, Ivana, Barron's life was totally different. In fact, Barron's mom, Melania, insisted on a more hands-on approach. She takes pride in being a hands-on mom in order to shape her son's formative years without external help. Donald believes that outsourcing for help might hinder their bonding moment with their son, as Melania is more than happy to tend to their son's needs, including preparing her son's school lunches and picking him up from school. Melania revealed in a 2015 interview with People magazine that she helps her son with homework and takes him to after-school sports. She tries as much as possible to be there for every step of his development, as his father travels all the time. She also mentioned that she encourages her son and his father to have a one-on-one relationship. Barron loves to be one-on-one with Dad because normally he's almost always with me. So I give them space when it's Daddy and Barron time. He looks forward to that, Melania revealed. Melania's unwavering commitment to providing her son with guidance and support during his formative years reflects the pivotal role a parent plays in their children's lives. Their desire to be present and involved in every stage of their son's life led them to make this decision. Barron has demonstrated his abilities in various areas, but will he emulate his father's sports career? Number 10. Flair for sports. With a towering height of 6'7", many people are convinced that Donald and Melania's son, Barron Trump, would go into sports, especially basketball. According to the Washington Post in 2015, Barron's favorite sport is golf. They also reported that Donald played 261 rounds of golf during his presidency, mostly at his private courses and clubs. He was well known for the sport, so it wasn't difficult to teach his son the game. Barron and his dad spend some time playing golf, which has become a cherished moment for both of them. He had been spotted playing golf with his dad during his presidency, which served as a bonding time for the duo. Similar to his father, Barron's swinging skills have garnered attention on TikTok. People have spotted him playing 18 holes with his dad at Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach. Melania talked about her husband's relationship with their son on the golf court. She loved that playing golf served as a bonding time for her men. He wants to be a golfer, a businessman, and a pilot. Before moving into the White House, Melania told people, "It's an age when you introduce him to stuff." Barron developed a knack for golf as early as the age of 5, and his love for it blossomed into an aspiration to pursue sports professionally. Apart from golf, Barron is a fan of soccer, and according to the Post, Barron enjoys soccer and is a fan of Arsenal FC. In April 2017, during an Easter egg roll at the White House, Barron discussed soccer with midfielders Julian Buescher and Marcelo Sarvas, and around the same time, DC United, a Major League Soccer team, paid a memorable visit to the White House and presented him with a signed black and red soccer ball. He reportedly joined the DC United under-12 and development teams wearing the number 81. He further showed commitment to the game when he played for the Arlington Soccer Association under-14 team in 2017. A year later, Barron got the golden opportunity to spend time with his soccer idol, Rooney Wayne, at the White House Christmas party. Rooney's family had attended the party solely because of Barron's passion for soccer and some political alliances. Melania's heart swells with pride as she speaks about her son's remarkable athletic abilities. On the other hand, Donald Trump recognizes his son's potential and natural athletic ability and has decided to support him every step of the way. Barron has shown an interest in his father's business in addition to sports. It seems like Donald Trump's youngest child has a flair for his father's business and might inherit his father's various businesses if his aspirations evolve. As a result of Barron's towering height, there has been some speculation that the young Trump might be considering a career in basketball. However, the only sports he has shown interest in are golf and soccer. But what was Barron's education like? Did he face any challenges? Number 9. Barron's education. Barron's education has been inconsistent due to his frequent attendance at various schools during his upbringing. He had a variety of experiences at different schools in different locations. He had attended primary school at the prestigious Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in Manhattan's Upper West Side of New York, a top-tier renowned private school where he received the best education. Melania decided to remain in New York with her son Barron for the remainder of the year after Donald Trump's election in January 2017 before preparing for a formal move to the White House. Barron enrolled at St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Potomac, Maryland, in the summer of 2017. Melania couldn't help but express her excitement about Barron's new school. She has always prioritized giving her son the best in everything, so enrolling him in a prestigious school is the first step to getting the best. St. Andrew's Episcopal School is known for its diverse community and commitment to education, with a mission to inspire each child in an exclusive community and dedication to exceptional teaching and learning that resonates with the Trump family. Barron's time in St. Andrews marked a shift in the educational choices of the children of previous presidents. Usually the children of the first families, like the Obamas, Bushes, and Clintons, all attended Sidwell Friends, a private Quaker school with various campuses in D.C. and Bethesda. Following the end of Donald Trump's presidential term in 2021, they relocated to Florida. Later, it became clear that Barron would be attending the Oxbridge Academy in Palm Beach, Florida. In order to welcome Barron Trump, the Director of Advancement at the Oxbridge Academy has made a public statement. The statement was filled with excitement as the school prepared to learn about the circumstances surrounding Barron's enrollment. Little is known about Barron's time at Oxbridge Academy. His parents kept him out of the public eye as they navigated their post-presidential lives, shrouding him in secrecy for the 3 years he spent there. Having gotten used to moving, Barron demonstrated resilience and willingness to adapt to any situation. Since he completed high school, rumors swirled that Barron would attend the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, like his father. It's quite obvious that Barron loves his father. But what is their relationship like despite Donald Trump's busy schedule? Number 8. A close bond with his dad. Despite turning 18, Barron Trump has a closely knitted relationship with his dad. Once dubbed Little Donald, Barron Trump has grown significantly. The young adult is already creating his own unique career path, and with a strong personality, he is ready to pursue his passions. Barron possesses his father's strong will and independence, as well as his looks and personality. Donald admires his son's determination. He recounted that, as early as 5, he has exhibited a willingness to follow his passion. He aspires to be a professional golfer and a businessman, just like his father. Donald and Melania Trump derive joy from being parents to Barron Trump. Their parenting style consists of a hands-on approach that resonates with them. According to Barron's parents, their style of parenting opens up the opportunity to bond with their son. Even though Donald Trump never changed Barron's diaper, which he humorously disclosed, he particularly enjoyed feeding his youngest son as an infant out of pleasure and not obligation. Despite Donald Trump's tight schedule, he tried as much as possible to keep a close connection to his son Barron. During the time he spent at home, he seized the opportunity to catch up with his son. Maintaining a close relationship is quite important to Donald Trump, as he tries as much as possible to keep the connection as strong as ever. Following his presidency duties, Donald's absence. His absence from his family was quite noticeable, as he missed several milestones in his son's life. However, he takes pride in his son's accomplishments. Despite Barron's relationship with his father, did he have a hard time accepting his role as the son of a president? Number 7. Moving into the White House. It took Melania and Barron Trump almost 5 months to move into the White House, mostly because Melania wanted Barron to complete his school year first, which showed Melania and Donald Trump's commitment to their son's education. When the time to move came, Barron, who was 9 at the time, was hesitant about leaving his bustling life in New York and moving to the hollowing halls of the White House. The move was a whole new way of life, even for 9 years. Melania's move into the White House with her son Barron marked the end of their low-profile lives, as they became the subject of attention immediately. Melania faced immediate expectations to begin her role as a First Lady, including addressing cyberbullying, supporting military veterans, and encouraging young girls. This milestone marked a whole new chapter in their lives. Number 6. Good fashion sense. Barron has a great sense of fashion, which is distinctive and unique, thanks to his mother, Melania. Melania affectionately refers to Barron as Mini Donald due to his affinity for dressing like his father and his fondness for ties. Barron's mother, Melania, is renowned for her good fashion sense, and it seems like Barron inherited her taste in fashion. Barron's affinity for luxurious brands was evident in his frequent use of high-end designer clothes. Many people had spotted him wearing Gucci loafers and graphic tees. As an 11-year-old, he effortlessly showcased his fashion sense by wearing a J.Crew Ringer graphics tee with blue trim, boldly emblazoned with the words, "The Expert." Barron's sudden popularity led to the tee's quick sellout. It also sold out quickly after people discovered the designer behind the bold graphic. Barron's influence on J.Crew's graphic tee demonstrates the impact of celebrity kids on the fashion industry. Social media erupted with reactions to Barron's fashion moment. Twitter users seized the opportunity to dub him the Expert, creating a satirical account in his name. Barron Trump had once found himself at the center of clothing controversies. While he tried to adjust to his new life at the White House, a lot of people thought it was high time he dressed like he was there. Barron Trump might have good fashion sense, but wait until you hear about his love for shoes. Number 5. A special love for sneakers. To add to his fashion sense, Barron has a specific choice of footwear. Like most teenagers, Barron has a fondness for sneakers and has frequently appeared in photographs donning designer brands such as Balance sneakers. The teen also has other brands of sneakers such as Gucci moccasins and Gucci horsebit loafers, but he expressed his preference for the Balance sneakers brand. The teen caught everyone's attention on his 14th birthday when he wore a pair of New Balance 574 Core sneakers, the NB logo seemingly glowing in the darkness. The youngster had repeatedly chosen the classic style of wearing New Balance sneakers, making them a staple in his wardrobe ever since his father took office. Over the next few years, Barron demonstrated his preference for the New Balance silhouette by wearing different colors of the same brand. From casual outings to official events, Barron has effortlessly combined his love for sneakers with his cool outfits. In January 2020, he arrived at the White House with his parents wearing a black colorway of the New Balance sneakers, dressed in a green Alpha Industries bomber jacket, a t-shirt, and black pants. The New Balance sneakers, which retail for $80 a pair on their official website, provide both style and comfort at an accessible price. Barron's choice of sneakers showcases his versatility when it comes to fashion. His confidence and commitment to timeless classics remain unwavering and have left an indelible mark. The world of fashion. Number 4. First presidential son. In recent decades, the United States has witnessed a situation where the succession of presidents had only daughters. This trend began in 1963. John F. Kennedy Jr., the last first son, resided at the White House until his father's assassination, which occurred just 3 days before his third birthday. However, the Trumps broke the mold. Following Donald Trump's election as President of the United States in 2017, and Barron Trump's move into the White House. The absence of presidents with sons since John Kennedy's time was a deviation from the historic norm. This change made Barron's entry into the White House more significant, as it had broken a circle that had lasted for decades. Barron Trump's arrival in the White House, following a long period of absence for presidential sons, marks a change in presidential history and a return to normalcy. Barron's presence in the White House as the first president's son since Kennedy Jr. plays a significant role in history because it demonstrates his unique nature. His presence in the White House as the one who broke the circle will remain notable, as it has left an indelible mark on history. Number 3. A field trip to remember. One of the perks of being the son of the president is the golden opportunity to be in the White House, an opportunity many wish to have. However, that wish came true when Barron Trump took 80 of his 5th grade classmates from his New York school, Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School, on a field trip to the White House, where they got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to tour the White House and meet the President and the First Lady in 2017. Barron's impressive and remarkable actions not only drew admiration from his classmates, but they also likely earned him a favorable reputation among his friends. Teachers and Secret Service agents accompanied the students dressed in their finest attire. The students enjoyed a buffet lunch and listened to an inspiring speech about patriotism, creating lasting memories of their visit. The students also explored the nation's capital, and by the end of their tour, they stayed overnight and returned home the next day. The event was exciting and memorable for Barron, as the trip helped him maintain a sense of normalcy despite the circumstances of his birth. Number 2. Decline of political debut. Many expected Barron Trump to make his first political debut as the son of an ex-president, but the teen's response shocked many. Following the announcement from the Florida Republican Party, recently turned 18-year-old Barron Trump would be among those selecting Donald Trump as the party's presidential nominee. However, Barron regretfully declined to participate due to poor commitments, but at the same time, he thanked them for honoring him. Expectations were for Barron to join his father and siblings. Donald Jr., Eric, and Tiffany Trump were part of the Florida delegation, but the teen had other plans. Barron's decision to step back raised a lot of questions about his involvement in politics. With his mother, Melania, solidly behind him, Barron is adamant about following his own career path. Number 1. A bright and promising future. Despite remaining hidden from the public, Barron's career path is brimming with opportunities essential for a prosperous future. Although his childhood dreams might have evolved as he got older, he has his family to guide and support him in whatever career path he decides to follow. His father's numerous businesses are on one path, waiting for him to show a spark of interest, while a political career awaits him on another. Despite being intelligent enough to advise his father on politics, Barron may not want a future in politics, as evidenced by his decision not to join the Florida delegation. Regardless of his decision to pursue a career in sports or other careers, his family, particularly his mother Melania, stands firmly behind him, having taken every possible step to secure his son's future. Her unwavering determination to focus on her son's growth and ensure a successful future remains matchless. She is deeply involved in her son's life, guiding him down the right path and ensuring he has a sense of independence along the way. No one truly knows Barron's plan for the future, but it sure is bright and promising. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to tell us what you think in the comment below.